All right, so welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive.
Yeah.
This time, we're going deep on a track that's been making some noise.
For sure.
Crime Pays by Polo Baby Flako.
Produced by Toast 187.
Yeah. You can find this one on YouTube on the Toast 187 channel.
It's a good one.
Oh, yeah. And I think this one's going to be interesting because, you know,
Oh, absolutely.
as hip-hop heads,
Right.
we've heard the whole Crime Pays thing before, right?
So many times.
A million times, over and over and over.
Yeah,
But this one feels different.
totally.
Like, Flako's not just dropping lines.
Right.
He's like laying bare
The reality.
the reality of it.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
The allure and the consequences.
Right. So
Yeah.
buckle up. This was going to be heavy,
Yeah, for sure.
but insightful, I think.
Absolutely. I think Flacco's
Yeah.
really willing to go there, you know?
Yeah.
He's not shying away from anything.
Not at all. And like right from the intro,
Yeah.
he paints this super vivid picture
Oh, yeah.
of where he comes from.
Totally.
He throws out these images, like fork in the road,
Right.
broken home streets,
Yeah.
table full of scratch-offs.
Those are powerful.
I mean, for somebody who's not
Yeah.
familiar with that world,
Yeah.
that they might hear that and be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Like tough talk almost, right? But
We know
But
better.
yeah.
We know those words are loaded.
oh yeah, loaded with meaning
It's like,
and history.
yeah, and context,
And what's so interesting to me is
Yeah.
Flacco uses those images not just as facts,
right?
but as these like forces that shaped him.
Like almost like he was
Yeah.
destined to go down that road.
Yeah, that fork in the road image.
Right.
Especially, it just hits so hard.
And for a lot of artists who come from
Yeah, like marginalized
Yeah.
backgrounds and communities and stuff.
Yeah. that,
Fork in the road is real.
it's created by the system.
Yeah.
You know, there's lack of
Blockbuster.
resources, education,
Yeah.
safe spaces. Even
Yeah.
it's a lack of agency.
Totally.
That's what makes that image so powerful.
Yeah.
It's like this is the reality for so many people.
Right.
And that sets the stage for everything else.
Totally. And then he goes
Yeah.
head first into this whole crime pays theme,
Yeah.
but it's not glorification.
No, it's
There's
not.
this constant tension
Absolutely.
between the allure of the money,
Right.
the power, and then the brutal
Yeah.
reality of the streets.
Totally. Like you hear that in every line.
Yeah, there's this one line,
Yeah.
either death or prison. That's how crime pays.
Chills.
I get chills just saying it.
Yeah.
And it ties back to that
Fork in the road.
fork in the road. Like, those are the only two options
Yeah.
that society's offering.
Exactly.
It's bleak.
It is. And it's heightened by the production too.
Oh, yeah.
Like Toast 187's beat
Yeah.
is so minimalist.
Yeah.
Almost claustrophobic.
It's
like,
trap adds to that feeling of being trapped.
I mean, as somebody who you know about production.
A little bit.
You know how the music itself
Yeah, totally.
can be a commentary
Oh, absolutely.
on that lack of
Yeah, like it's reflecting
yeah.
the limited options.
Yeah, and then just when you think you've got a handle on the whole thing,
Right.
he throws in that dialogue.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, whoa.
It's a gut punch.
It's such a
Comes out of nowhere.
yeah, it's so claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's like
Like the
this-
walls are closing in,
The energy shifts.
especially after the energy of
Yeah.
the verses.
Yeah.
Do you think that's intentional?
I think it has to be.
Yeah.
Like going from this fast-paced,
Yeah.
almost boastful flow
Right.
to this like hushed
Yeah.
conversation that's just dripping with paranoia
Yeah.
and tension.
Attention.
It's like the weight of those choices
Yeah.
is finally hitting it.
Yeah. And you have this guy
Yeah.
fresh out of prison
Right.
talking to a woman, but he's still
Yeah.
stuck in that
That mindset.
mindset.
He can't escape it,
Yeah.
even
Right.
though he's free.
Right. And there's that line about turning from kingpin to peasant
Inside.
inside.
Yeah.
Like, here's a guy who made it
Right.
in that world.
But look at the cost.
But at what cost, right?
Yeah.
It makes you think about
It's real price.
the price of that whole lifestyle.
Totally.
And then he says he's going back to his ways,
Right. Which implies he
which implies that
doesn't have a choice.
doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Powerful stuff.
that's some heavy stuff.
It is.
And it's all the more powerful because
It's real.
it's coming from a real place.
It's authentic.
Like hip hop has always been
Yeah.
a voice for
The marginalized.
the marginalized,
Yeah.
a way to express these raw
Yeah.
lived experiences
That nobody else is talking about.
that a lot of people don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Flako's story,
Yeah.
while it's specific to him,
Right.
speaks to these larger societal issues.
For sure.
Right.
It's a microcosm of so much more.
Without a doubt.
It's forcing us to look at poverty.
Poverty, lack of opportunity.
The allure of the streets.
Yeah.
The criminal justice system.
Yeah.
All of it.
It's a reminder that these things are real.
Absolutely.
They're not just headlines.
They're real lives.
They affect real people's lives.
Yeah, and they're complex.
In huge ways.
It's not black and white.
Right.
There's so much nuance.
Right. So after taking this deep dive into crime pays,
Right.
what's like the one thing you hope our listeners, people who really appreciate the depth and the nuance of hip-hop,
Right.
what do you hope they take away from this?
Well, I think the song asks this powerful question.
Okay.
What choices do people make when they feel trapped by circumstance?
Right.
How does poverty and lack of opportunity shape those choices? It's not about condoning or judging. It's about understanding.
Yeah.
For me, it's about considering how we as a society can address those systemic issues.
Right.
And offer real alternatives.
Give it alternative.
To people who feel they have no other choice.
Powerful stuff.
It's a big question.
So to everybody listening,
Yeah.
as you go back and listen to Crime Pays again,
For sure.
consider this.
Yeah.
What does this song tell you about the choices people make
Right.
when faced with limited opportunities and systemic challenges?
It's a conversation we need to be having.
Yeah.
For sure.
In the hip-hop community and beyond.
Absolutely.